Well, 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 well. Look at here, look at here, looky. So I'm getting this tweet on my Twitter about New Hampshire State Representative. She cutting their ties with Elizabeth Warren and goes for Klobuchar. Now I don't understand why that. Why you went from the fake progressive to a fake progressive and not even a good corporate Democrat, Amy Klobuchar. But let's read this. This is from freebeacon.com. New Hampshire State Rep flees Warren for Klobuchar. Concerned about electability of a senator from liberal Northeast, a New Hampshire state lawmaker said he is switching his presidential endorsement from Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts to Senator Amy Klobuchar of Minnesota over electability concern. Now, I got a problem with that. Warren, before this debacle with Sanders, led the race to a certain extent in Iowa. If she wasn't one, she ended up being two, and they always capped Bernie off as three. That was how the lamestream media polls showed everything. They showed Biden up, Warren second, Bernie third, or Warren and Bernie flat tied, or they were going back and forth. Joe Biden never dropped. Well, it's dropping now. Bernie leads that area. But this particular state representative, Michael Peterson, he credited Klobuchar with the proven track record of winning in Trump country and saying Warren electoral victories have only been in the liberal Northeast. But you got to understand this, Mr. Peterson. Minnesota could go blue at any time. It's more like a purple state. It's not Trump country. It's not Nebraska. So how can you pick her? How can you claim her electability just because she won in a purple state? Minnesota can go anywhere. Heck, Minnesota had a libertarian for governor. My main man, Jesse Ventura. The home of Prince. The home of Keith Ellison. So why would you go from a progressive that leans toward corporatism to a straight up horrible corporatist? Where do you believe that Amy Klobuchar is electable? I still haven't found anybody saying that they're supporting Amy Klobuchar unless they flat out just don't like Bernie Sanders or they flat out don't like anybody on the left. They're either moderate or a lightweight Republican. But maybe that's what you are, Michael Peterson. You're a lightweight Republican. And since Obama had the ear of Warren and Hillary Clinton had the ear of Warren, and she was going neck and neck pretty much with Bernie Sanders and second to Joe, I guess, hey, I'll support her over Bernie Sanders. That guy crazy. That guy want to give people health care, the nerves of him. That guy want to give people education, the nerves of him. This dude went from bad to worse. I want to be shocked by this and say, oh, man. Oh, Elizabeth Warren lost endorsement. This endorsement is not a big deal. Now, if the Working Family Party retract their endorsement, that's a big deal. But Mike going from Elizabeth Warren to Amy Klobuchar, man, you went from snake to another snake. Oh, boy. I like both candidates a lot. And I am friends with staffs on both teams. However, I think that Senator Klobuchar, you sound like Bill Maher, man. Where in Amy Klobuchar's entire history? I know Elizabeth saying the women been winning winning. But y'all women, you two women on that stage haven't been in Capitol Hill that long. These guys been in Capitol Hill for eons. Joe Biden been on it for eons. So of course he gonna lose maybe 10 elections. I mean, I don't see how she gonna say that Joe Biden lost a bunch of elections when Joe Biden been in the Senate for the longest time. The only thing he lost was running for president because he sucked. But she's trying to make the women look good on the stage. Well, you guys just got in the game. Your day is coming. Guess what? You're going to have some win-loss records this year. You're not going to have win-win records. You're going to have some win-loss because both of you will not be president. It ain't got nothing to do with you being a woman. It's just that both of you suck. And both of you just... Yeah, anyway. I like both candidates. Get out of here. I think Senator Klobuchar is more electable across the country than Senator Warren. Where in the heck you get this from? Now, I never was into Warren, but at least Warren had policies that reached out to the Midwest, reached out to the people of Trump country who want something for their vote. She ain't offering jack for her vote. At least Warren had ideas and she had a plan for that. Now, whether she can execute the plan and help get the plan voted into legislation, that's a different story. But Amy Klobuchar don't have nothing to offer these people. So how do you believe that she has a proven track record of winning in Trump country when she never ran in all of Trump country? She only ran in Minnesota, which is a purplish state. Elizabeth Warren only have a proven track record of winning in the liberal Northeast. I don't understand this guy. You act like these two people actually campaign in an actual country called Trump or an actual country called the liberal Northeast. These are state representatives in the U.S. Senate. They represent one state. So why, in your mind, just because they represent one state, they won in one state, they can win in all these other states, especially in Trump country? Well, I really don't know. It's a good point you brought up there, Bob. Good point. Yeah, these people just won their states. If you look nationally at the polling, Warren is dropping faster than a hot potato. And Amy Klobuchar ain't been hot, period. Ain't nothing hot on her. Kids could be going out of town. A husband can light the candle and she walk into the dining room for the romantic dinner. Ain't nothing hot going on. Her coldness is going to turn the candles out. It's just going to be a cold wind coming in and blow the candles out. Especially if she's in a 90. Let me stop. Oh, God. He also said this week debate cemented his change of heart. He saw Warren feud with Sanders as an indication that the two don't appeal widely across the nation as Senator Klobuchar. Really, dude? What evidence do you see that Senator Klobuchar appeal across the nation? Who are you talking to, man? Who are you talking to cross country that gave you the information that Senator Warren or Bernie Sanders don't have crossover appeal, but Amy Klobuchar got crossover appeal? Get out of here, man. And after the conclusion of the debate, Warren accused Sanders of calling her a liar on national TV. No, she called him a liar. Neither one of them called each other a liar on TV. Nobody heard Senator Sanders call her a liar. He said, I didn't say that. She said, you did say that. Now, those are incognito ways of saying one of y'all lying here. We all know one of them lying, and we know who does the lying most is Elizabeth Warren. We know who has the track record of truth, even truth that you don't like and don't want to hear, is Bernie Sanders. So here he is. Well, Warren accused Sanders of calling her a liar on national TV. And she did right after the hot mic event, which wasn't hot. The mic was on. And there's nothing hot about a mic that was planned to be turned on. Warren claimed Sanders told her in a 2018 meeting, we don't went through that he did not believe a woman could win. We know that's false and lie. We know that was propagated, set up, and fabricated, and whatever cated you can think of. Sanders did not make the claim while Warren stuck to her account during the debate. Well, Warren did stick to her account, but she's challenging Bernie Sanders. My thing is, why you waiting now to come out with this stuff? You should have came out with it. If that happened on day one, it should have been coming out. I guess this is what you call your October surprise, that you heard from Obama, and Obama say, look, Elizabeth, we have a strategy. We have a plan. I'm going to push Joe. But Joe needs a unifying vice president. And Amy Klobuchar is not it, because she is not going to get the Bernie Sanders base. But you will have, you are the de facto Bernie. You are Bernie in a female form. Everybody knows this. And I tell you what, Malia, she loves Bernie. Sasha loves Bernie. They say you the second best thing to Bernie. So decapitate Bernie, and we'll make you vice president of the United States. Biden, Warren, 2020 will unify the Democratic Party, but it ain't going to do nothing across the country. Not jack. Trump won again. Warren is also losing ground to Sanders, and that's the reason why she did this mess. And former Vice President Joe Biden, that's the reason why she's doing this. In New Hampshire, the latest poll shows Biden in first place with 26% of the vote, followed by Sanders with 22%. Well, depending on what polling you're looking at, because other polling show Bernie Sanders ahead in New Hampshire. Warren is at 18. The same poll showed Warren in the lead last October with 25% of the vote. So here we are. We got Elizabeth Warren in the lead in New Hampshire, and now she's third place, and she got to do what she need to do to get some traction. So listen to me, Bernie. People fall out with Bernie and come to me. And I'm a woman, and it's all about women, right? Oh, this is a woman's election. Oh, woman, I'm a woman. Watch me roar. I told you I don't trust Monmouth University. Any university poll that is being taken place in the Northeast, don't trust it, because they are bougie elite polls. Do you got any cousins that go to Monmouth University? Let me know. Hit the inbox. I doubt it. It's a bougie college. Let's see. These polls, man, I tried to put my faith in these polls. Walk by faith, not by sight. I try to walk by faith and try to believe, but it's hard to believe. You got the Quinnipiac poll up here in Quinnipiac, New York, at the university there, bougie university. Ain't that many black people going unless they bougie. Same thing with Monmouth. Ain't no black people going to Monmouth University on their little bougie. And this is who they're using to do their polling, and who are they calling? But anyway, guys, New York State Representative flees Warren for Klobuchar. He goes from cold to ice cold. At least you can drink ice cold water. Cold water with no ice in it, sucks. But I don't understand this guy logic, how he believes just because they won in their state, that their state represent Trump country. Minnesota don't represent Trump country. Massachusetts don't represent Trump country. But he picked Klobuchar over Warren. Forget Warren. I'm not going to go with Warren. I'm going to go with Klobuchar. Why not, man? We're just going to go with Joe Biden. Is it because you don't want to get smeared as a sexist? You're not supporting women, and, Women who don't support women has a special place in hell for them. Shut up. Shut up with that mess. It's about humanism. Do you have a heart for human? I don't give a crap who you are. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. Black or white, it doesn't matter. Do you have a heart for humanity having their needs taken care of, from which they are voting for you to go into office to take care of? So, guys, I'm done. So, look, she's going to lose a lot of endorsement, man. It was like Tiger Woods when he was accused of cheating on his wife with another woman, man. He started losing. It's not like he raped this girl. He got caught cheating. He admitted he was a sex addict, so he had to go to rehab. He lost a lot of endorsement. Michael Vick. The true part of Michael Vick's story is Michael Vick didn't run that dog organization. Michael Vick actually helped this family member start this dog pen or this dog pound to be able to breed pure breed pit bulls, which are very expensive. It's good money to be made. Michael Vick didn't push them to start doing, fights between pit bull fights. When Michael Vick bought that property for his family member in Virginia, he bought that for them. He didn't know that they were going, for whatever dog they get killed in the fight that was going to bury him. He lost a lot of endorsement because he took the rap of it. So she's going to lose a lot of endorsement, but these endorsements definitely shouldn't be going to no freaking Amy Klobuchar or Mike Bloomberg. Man, y'all politicians need to wake up, all right? Number one, real people don't care about who you support. They care about their own support. Your support don't go over theirs. I don't get excited because the Dwayne Rock Johnson endorsed Bernie Sanders or Cardi B endorses. I don't give a crap about that. People don't pay my bills. I ain't got no job working for them, and they don't feed me. That don't impress me. Cardi B got like 10 million followers. That can really help the movement. Can. I don't care. You're saying their vote is more powerful than my vote. Nah. So that's the story. This guy went from cold to ice cold. Boy, I tell you, politicians, y'all are something else. I'm Rob Brown with the Rob Report. Peace. Oh man, them fools something else.